folks. Welcome back to Hudson Valley Prepping and Surviving.
The average is about 50. We're most
is the gear that you're going to want. Say you've never been. Going down for real.
It was a blast with the best people ever. So thank you.
You did. We all go down. Let's get this showboat on the road, shall we? Today is too soon to tell Tuesday. 7 days till the election, guys. 7 fucking days. That's it. That's all we got. Oh boy. So my journey ahead of me, about 2 miles on the flat trail here. Horses been here. We might run into some company. That's pretty fresh. We do have a very nice lady who rides her horse through these old logging roads up here. She keeps an eye on the place. And her horse help keep the trails open, that's for sure. So, not upset about that at all. She's super nice, always looking out for us. Very, very up on the communication when she's going to come through during hunting season. We get messages real early and she's letting us know I'm going to take the horse for a ride. So, awesome. Love it. Love the communication. It keeps everybody safe. Nobody gets spooked by some lady on a horse. Very cool. Love it. Love it. Doesn't affect the hunting whatsoever, honestly. The deer see their big cousin, the horse, and they're like, hey, horse, what's up? And everybody just keeps going about their stuff. And she's been riding here for so long that she's part of the woods, you know? Nothing out of the ordinary there. The deer look for out of the ordinary. That's what scares them. So she is very ordinary here. Readjust my pack. I do have poncho with me today. It's pretty dreary, as you guys can see. It was misting pretty hard a little while ago. But I just gotta stretch the legs, man. Stretch the legs. Empty the mind. Get some clarity here. Because, man, I looked at the news yesterday. I don't even want to talk about it. We're being lied to, gaslit, propagandized, turned into the enemy. We ain't even done nothing except point out the lies. Whatever. Check it. Beautiful up there. Just beautiful. We'll get there. Won't take a few. Give you guys a little of this trail. It's misting again. That's alright. Oh, look. Nature's toilet paper, baby. Lamb's ear. Fuzzy, fuzzy. It's like petting a puppy dog ear. Love it. I'll have to put that on my map. When you're out here in the woods, you never know when you're going to have to go. I do usually carry a small hygiene kit with me. Wet wipes and the such. Hoping to come across some wildlife here today. See something putting around. This is a nice old spot right here. Old shooting tower up there. Back in the day, this was like a hunt club kind of deal. And they used to bring all the Italians up from the city, and they would do pheasant shoots here on this property ages ago. That was one of the towers over there that the youngsters would release the pheasants from. Go up there and chuck them out, and they'd go in every direction, and the guys would come out here and try and hunt them. Have not seen a pheasant yet. Not here. Coyotes. Lots of deer. Lots and lots of deer. Geese, ducks, rabbits. What else have I seen? Partridge. I had a partridge scare the shit out of me. Some big pines right there. Fairly quiet walking. I'll keep my mouth shut for a little while. Maybe we could sneak up on something. Yeah, the goal here today, one purpose. Exercise. Stretch the legs. Get the back going. These are the easy miles. The last little bit of this trip is going to be slightly more grueling. Let's enjoy the walk, shall we? Old stone walls. Things are awesome. Most of these stone walls were built by the citizen construction corporations that were formed during the Great Depression. This is how they put America back to work here in New York. Go stake out the property lines. Build stone walls with the rocks in the area. Got something moving nearby. the first little bit of rain that we've had in like 6 weeks. Honestly, we haven't gotten any rain in a long time. Nothing seriously measurable anyway. Little sprinkles and stuff, but no inches of rain. So even the little bit that's coming right now is much needed. Much needed. Drove past a round out reservoir. New York City's drinking water. Level of that sucker's probably 40 to 50 feet down. There's a whole lot of shoreline showing that shouldn't be there. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the rest of the reservoirs are looking kind of the same. Because that's been our MO here. No fucking rain. Up and around the bend we go. Miles of trails. Miles. Now, I totally could have drove this whole road. Done it before, and I'll do it again. But again, today was more about exercise, stretching the legs. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. That's pretty cool, huh? Almost looks like an old railroad trestle over there. It's so flat. Pretty cool. Somewhere along here, there once was a road that went up that way. I think it's right here. Let's see if we can make it out. Yeah, that's definitely a broken entrance to the rock wall right there. Oh yeah, look at that. That's still a road. Huh. Next time we come, we're gonna map that road. This guy right here. The Hunt Stand app. Been using it for, this will be the 2nd year. It's pretty awesome. $30 a year. Gives me all the property lines, owner info, wind direction. Can't beat it. We can pay extra for like these hunt forecasts and shit. Gimmick. Just the best time to hunt is when you can. Another long stretch of road. Road goes on forever and the party never ends. Nice to be able to walk like this, gotta be honest. Look. More lambs here. Yes. Puppy dog ears. Could actually be mullein too. Immature mullein. They both got those fuzzy soft leaves. You herb and foraging specialist in the chat gotta let me know. Is that mullein or is that lamb's ear? I got a hard time telling the two apart. You guys saw the Jeep video the other day. The second half of that didn't get recorded. Laying down these tire tracks here. I've been searching for a spot for Junior's ladder stand. I haven't found it yet. But it's time to get shit done. So, on my walk today, I'm also kind of searching for a good spot for that sucker. Something off the beaten path here a little bit, though. A little swampy area right there. No water in it. Dried up swamp now. What a great looking spot, huh? That big steep cliff over there. Got ourselves a good old-fashioned pinch point, folks. I went down here when we made the Jeep video. Look for a spot for the stand. There's no sight distance, you know. You figure in a tree stand you want to get up high and see far, right? Nothing. Can't see crap through there. Thick as thick. And of course, I can't be near the road. Can't be doing that. You can't shoot over any road or anything that resembles a road. And legally, this guy is a road. So that's 6 feet off either side of the road, and you can't shoot across the road, over the road, ever. Ah, that's definitely a road. Yep, that's a road. Old logger, but a road. This usually has water flowing. There's a culvert pipe here coming under the road there. This is usually full of water. Ain't no water. No water. No acorns. Fucking caterpillars. It's raining again. I was worried it was going to be a little cold. 46 degrees getting here. Just a Hudson Valley Prepping Survival hoodie. Long sleeve shirt, t-shirt. Some thin ass pants. Pants are sprayed down with permethrin. Because when I came here the other day, when I got out of the car, I had 5 ticks on me as soon as I stepped out of the vehicle. There's another road right there. Call that the Canyon Road. And you go up through there, you're literally walking the bottom of a natural canyon. Really cool. Well, we're gaining altitude. Getting closer to those rain clouds. First thing this morning. Look at this guy. Maybe like a little natural blind right there, huh? Super cool. Little hideouts like that, great. Especially when you're walking and hunting. Sit down, take a breath. Back into something like that and just hang out. Love the elevation gain. It's my favorite. Jay Creature's laughing at me. You little 2-mile hike. Hey man, I'm doing it. I don't think Jay would laugh at me. I think he'd be happy I was out here doing it. Because that's the type of guy Jay Creature really is. Don't let him fool you. He wants to see you win. Alright, I made it to another road. This one. You guys are going to be seeing more of this one. I got to clear the rest of that tree out of the way. Just a little too heavy for me and my buddy. Take a quick break here. Grab some water. The last of our up. We're going way up there. Let's go get in the clouds. Get some clarity. I'm going to sit in this log. have some water. That right there is probably the lightest way. Keep your butt dry when you're sitting on wet stuff. Pretty comfortable too, actually. Well, not self-inflating, but why does the camera do that? It's sideways now, isn't it? Right? Better? Why the fuck you doing this? What is the dilly, GoPro? I'm gonna trade your ass in. Little seat's cool. Inflatable. Weighs almost nothing. I mean, it packs. Let's see, I'll grab the bag for it. There it is. Tiny. About the size of the palm of your hand. Half the size of a cell phone. Not even a tenth of the weight of a cell phone. Climate V-seat. That was a little cheapo pickup to keep my butt dry. Working. A little insulation against the ground too. Love it. Love it. Well, it certainly hasn't started to rain any less. We get up top. Probably gonna be full on rain. It's all good. I don't mind. I could walk these woods all day if I had all day. But duty calls and the horseman ride tonight. Yep. And Miss Metal has requested another campfire live stream. So I promised her today I'd give you a woods walk. So here we are. Fulfilling promises. One subscriber at a time. That's Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. I keep my ears open, man. We're in the land of the critters. This, I can't call it a mountain. It's not a mountain. It's a hill. It's a hell of a hill. It's very much like Stik Mountain in that it's left here by the glacier. And lots of rocks, you know, it's like big piles of rocks with earth stuck in them. And there's caves everywhere up here. Small coyote caves, bear caves. Yeah. So, just gotta keep your ears about you. I had a trail camera right here, right on that little tree right there. I got some pictures coming across this log. Figured it was a good spot. They would have to stop and maneuver around it, you know. Lots of jumping deer pictures. Super cool. A couple of coyotes. Some big ones. My buddy was up here Columbus Day weekend for the youth hunt. And he said there's lots of coyotes this year. So something to be conscious of. They will wreck a deer herd, take down all the fawns if they can. So might have to do some coyote control this year. That's okay, they don't go to waste. I know somebody who takes them and has them skinned and tans the hides and does all the things, so they never go to waste. Nothing in nature ever goes to waste. In nature. Alright, let's get this sucker moving up this hill again. I've had enough water. If I sit here too long, I'll just sit here the rest of the day. So let's get moving. Picked that little sucker up at Sierra Trading Post. I think it was like $3. Money well spent, if you ask me. My butt is dry. The rest of me is pretty wet, actually. It's been misting. Well, onward and upward. Should have brought some nutrient survival with me or something, man. I gotta tell you, if you guys aren't buying freeze-dried foods right now, you're wrong. 25-year shelf life. That's what you're looking for. At least 20. 25, you can get it. Love those trees. Some of the last leaves holding on aside from the oaks. I think those are beech trees. When they get big and tall, drop some beech nuts on you. Alrighty. Gotta get it, man. You gotta have freeze-dried food in your repertoire. It's not something that you need to rotate right away. Number 10 cans. Number 10 cans are the truth. Store them in a cool, dry place. 25-year shelf life. All you need to make it potable drinking water. And Eric told us that you can eat it without water if you have to. Way less palatable, I'm sure. Can you imagine slamming a dry breakfast scramble? I don't know if I can make enough nutrient survival coffee to choke that down. Sorry, Eric. No offense. It's all good, but that's dry, bro. That's dry. Becky and Eric, fantastic people. Doing big things for the world, not just the preparedness community. Everybody should be buying their stuff. Nutrient dense. Fortified vitamins and minerals. What more could you ask for? All the food they feed you from the grocery store, fortified with pesticides and chemicals. You need some real food. Whew, still on the up. The down's so much easier. I should have done a lot more walking this summer, man. Like a lot more. Look at that valley. A little bit of elevation gain, huh? You guys see any ribbons in the woods on the walk? I didn't see any ribbons. This is where the last home on this road used to be. Right here. Oh, ribbons. Fantastic. The owner was here a couple weeks ago. Came and marked out some trails for folks. So it's a little easier to find things. And we've been trying to clean up the roads as we go because it's tough getting around here without the roads. Let's follow our little pink ribbons. Go on an adventure. foundation. There. The last house up here. R.I.P. old house. We'll take care of the land. Too cool, huh? Make a hella hideout underneath that bush. Hell yeah. Underneath the tree. Up we go. Up where the blueberries grow. This is actually like washout overflow area. Everything will come down here and split that way and this way. Yeah, heavy rains, you know. It's actually a little slippery with this little sprinkles we've been getting. But here we go. Let's continue. I try not to edit down these videos too awful much. Just cut out the dead space, the silence. Sometimes I don't even do that. I think it's better organic, real. I can't tell you how many people have asked me on YouTube, are you real? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm a fucking robot. Like I'm the Livingston Man or something. We're gaining on her. What do you think, Jay Creature? I mean, it's no Catskills, but albeit the Taconics, right? Taconics. See, these are all blueberry bushes. Wow. Beautiful. I'm gonna take small breaks walking up this thing. I'm not going for the gusto. Slow and steady. I'll beat a turtle today. Hood's gotta go, that's for sure. See, I'm wearing the black Yankee hat because they fucking suck. Like they're not even trying. Like, okay guys, we get World Series rings. Fuck it. We get rings either way. Almost over the trees. Y'all. The first time I ever came up here was about a week after my surgery. A week. 7 days. I had to send my son up here by himself before that. Broke my heart. I couldn't come up with him. That'd be a reminder to y'all. Your health is the most important. Without your health, you're gonna fail the number one rule of survival. You're gonna die. Get healthy. This walk is all part of that. Heavy breathing, snotting, coughing. Get it up, get it out of you. Breathe in that clean air. It's awesome. I don't get to come up here very often, but when I do, I make sure I enjoy the trip. See that over there? Oh, we got a name for that place right there. That is the, is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's Honey Hill right there. It's a money hill. Great spot to hunt. Digging it. The rain has let up a little bit. Our line of sight up here is going to be crap, but I think we'll still get some views. We're only a couple 100 feet from the top. We'll get there. A lot of down below us. Gonna be super easy on the way back. Again, I could have drove to right here, but it's more about the exercise. Short little stints. Good little pushes up hills. Practice for hunting season. Practice for election season. Too soon to tell Tuesday, baby. Fact of the matter is, nobody knows what's going to happen this election season. Anybody who tells you they know what's going to happen, they're full of shit. Things might or may get crazy. They also might or may not. And life continues as normal. Wouldn't that really fuck you up, huh? Throw a wrench in your shit at the fan plans. Nothing happened, imagine that. All this hype just to sell more views on the news. Could be. Too soon to tell. Am I going to make it up this hill without dying? Too soon to tell Tuesday. We'll find out. I think I'd be alright. My cardiologist told me my chance of a heart attack in the next 5 years was less than 1%. I like those odds. Let's ride. Scat. I don't know. This path has been used long before Eastern Europeans came to America. Very path. Whew. Take another little breather. Whew. Quite the climb. And right now I'm about head height over all the other hills around here. The air's getting thin. No, I'm just kidding. It's my lungs. Exercise, guys. All this, these are all wild blueberry bushes. Everywhere, all this little scrub stuff. Wild blueberries. Love it. Wow, I'm dying going up here. Holy shit. And I think I'm in shape. I'm in a shape. Round. Right? Oh God, it just keeps going. It's not Wednesday. I'm not worried about dying too bad. But look at that. That's all wild blueberries, man. If there ain't bears up here, they stupid. Holy shit. I brought my wife up here. She thought I brought her up here to push her off the side. Shows how much they think of me. She's just kidding. Hudson Valley Prepping Survival hoodies. Serious. I told you all the hard work was at the end. The beginning was just a warm-up for this. Whew. Still going, guys. Still going. Almost there. Almost there. I usually come here a little different way. Straight through the woods. No trails. So, wow, I'm dying. keep pushing, right? Keep pushing. Keep pushing. It's the only way you get stronger. Keep pushing. I'll push to here and then I'll take a little break. There. Whew. Here's where the landscape changes a little bit. I usually go up over here and enjoy the view. We're going all the way up today. There's a USGS marker around here somewhere. I've been looking for. I think I'm gonna find it today. I got deer tracks in front of me. Chasing them up the path. Almost there, guys. Oh, that's a steep climb. Oh. All right. Made it to the flat. Everybody who does these things, they get up here and they're like, woo! Those motherfuckers were dying before they hit record. They had to settle down and get right and then hit the record button. Oh yeah. Here we are. That is the good view. We're gonna go up there. The signal rock is actually right over here, I believe. Right down there on that ledge. We'll check that one after. We still got some up to do. Let's go. Right. Up the slide we go. Rock here. Oh. Whew. Just about gonna have to drag myself up this. Worth it. You ready? Let's go. Last couple steps. Bam, bam, bam. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. How gorgeous is that? Yeah, boy. We did it. We did it. Oh, you can still see the burn marks in these rocks from the old signal fires the natives used to have up here. Look at that view, guys. Wow. So worth it. So worth it. Now we're at the top. Oh, hang on, this rock is taller. I lied. Now I'm at the top. Catskill Mountains are over there. Can't see them. A little too cloudy. But woo! Exercise, baby. Gotta get it. We'll continue along the top here before we go down to the signal rock. See that one? This is one of the signal rocks. They have a big lull here where this tree was. It's where they would pile up their brush, send signal fires to other tribes in the Taconic Indians. Yep. What a beautiful place. So blessed to be able to be here. It's amazing. It's amazing. Alright, let's venture on down the ridge here. See what we see, shall we? One of the signal rocks is right down there. We're not ready for that yet. We got a little more ridge here to walk. Let's get back over on the edge. When I was here the other day with the Jeep, driving through the woods, my buddy and I could hear the bald eagles cackling at us. So I gotta keep an eye out up here. I don't want to disturb them if they're up here on top of the hill. If they've got a nest, I'll just back off and walk away. This is the ridge. A couple nice little viewing sites. Just gorgeous. Tell you what, I got dibs on this tree and this tree for my hammock, so that when I wake up, I can see all of this. Wow. This land down in front of me, that's my hunting property too. It's a big piece of land. Wow. Look at this, guys. Just amazing. Tell me the Hudson Valley ain't one of the most beautiful places on the face of God's green earth. I'll fight you in the comment section with harsh words. Well, that was us. Let's go down here to the other little viewing point. This guy over here is pretty cool too. A little different view. You can see a little more of where I live as opposed to the Catskills. This is like hunting paradise. What do you think, Johnny Highwoods? Not quite up as high as you go, but I could wave to you from over here. Whew, man. Wow. Holy shit, what a walk. So worth it. What do you think? You didn't even have to walk, you just get to enjoy the views. Snotting and sweating. Now it's getting windy and I'm cold. That's how hypothermia gets you. Big old fat raindrops. Let's get this view before it all goes bye-bye. Oh wow. This is just as good as up top, guys. Maybe better. Maybe better. Hell, I'd pitch a tent here. This is gorgeous. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That hill you see over in the distance there, you can just barely make out the fire tower on the top of that sucker. Stik Mountain. There's some rain coming down through the valleys. Well, shit. We better get out of here. How about that one, huh? That's a good one. I'm gonna grab some pictures with the phone quick, and we'll start our voyage out of here because we're gonna get wet. Believe that. You see the other side of that hill down there? I can actually see my truck. You see that white spot? That is my truck. If I could just fly there, it'd be cool, but no fucking wings, just a drone. Take pictures of it. We're gonna get wet. Yep, 100%. It's okay, GoPro's waterproof. I'm not. That's why I brought a poncho. Yeah. Enjoy the view, take some pictures. and we'll start our descent back down to, well, that little white spot all the way over there. But we got to go all the way down around to there. About 2 miles. Seen a few. Onward and downward. That's tippy top. And we saw my truck. We got a ways to go. We're gonna get wet. Well, I'm gonna get wet. You're gonna watch me get wet. If you're still here. Hopefully you were, because that view is amazing. Definitely worth the watch. In my backpack, I actually have my drone. But, meh. Not such a good day for the little fella. Huge shout out to the property owner. Fantastic job marking out these paths. Much appreciated and thank you. Didn't know I'd be able to see my truck from up there. That's kind of cool. That's just proof that I didn't drive up here, right? Yep, now the downward part. It's faster if you just throw yourself down the hill, but it hurts a hell of a lot more. Wow. Tell you what, I'm definitely coming up here. What? I think I just heard the eagle. Like real close. Hope I'm not bothered. Sneak over here and take a peek before we go down. So many lookouts, look-offs up here. 360-degree views, separated by 50, 60 yards. There's a deer bed right there. And hella trails through here. Lots of deer trails. Deer bed, deer bed, deer bed. I think they like it here. Now, how much of a view from here? Hell of a drop off though. I'd be willing to bet we scared the crap out of these deer on our way up here. It's because you guys are being too noisy. Just kidding. Well, back downward. Man, I gotta say, I am from about the shins down. So, feet are dry. Shins down. Wet. 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 Good news is these suckers zip into shorts. Bad news is it's cold. That ain't happening. Down the trail we go. Slow on the descent. Love it. Man, that elevation game really worked my legs. Still much better than they were before surgery, I can tell you that. Much, much better. I'd have made it 30 steps from the truck, then turned around and went back. No exaggeration, that was it. Atrophy set in. No blood flow. No power to the muscles. The hydraulic system was broken. But, praise God, modern medicine. They patched me up. I just climbed the sucker. 2-mile walk. Another little deer trail right there. Yeah. You can spot them if you look hard enough. Crisscross all over this mountainside. Well, hillside. Great big hillside. Whew. Yep, it's about time to start getting serious about hunting. Real serious. Already got a couple of blinds out. The descent, it goes down quite a ways. You see why I was dying on the way up? Don't look like much when you're standing here holding the camera. Another little deer trail that goes off to the side. I see you, mofo. Way up top here is where you need a tree stand, but that ain't happening. I've climbed up here with a rifle a couple times. Can't be quiet enough coming up this thing and not spook everything above you out of here. You kind of gotta camp out up top. Honestly, if you want to shoot something up top, it's the only way to do it. And I believe in my heart of hearts that this is where the giants roam up here. They're not hanging out down the bottom where the coyotes can get at them and hassle them. They'll sit up top here, and when them fat, slow coyotes try to come up the hill, they're gonna be down and 3 ridges over before they get here. That's how the big smart whitetails run. You gotta outsmart one. This is a good spot right here, believe it or not. Take that little climate seat, catch him on his way back up. If you can't get to where they're at, you got to get in between where they're coming from, where they're going. Hopefully you can catch them just passing through. Very few acorns. Caterpillars decimated this. I just found my first rub, guys. I told you this was a big buck spot. Check it out. That's a good rub right there. See it on that tree? Bark showing. It's coming up this valley. No questions asked. Have to let the boys know. Found one. It's the first one of the year, believe it or not. And I've been all through this woods. First rub. Top, well, 50 yards down from the top of the mountain. It's a long rub, but it's not a deep rub. Not an aggressive rub. We're not doing aggressive rubbings this time of the year. Barely cold enough for them to even think about rutting right now, but we're getting close. You have your, there's 3 phases to the whitetail rut. You have your seeking phase, which is early, where the bucks get curious and they want to see who's out, who's about, who's around. They want to know who's available, right? So the bucks go carousing for some sweet little ladies. And that's why you see so many archers take so many monster bucks early in the year. Because they're in their seeking phase and their nose is easily tricked. After the seeking phase, you end up in a period called the chase. That's when things get really interesting. Because he's found a doe that he likes, and now I'm going to chase her until she gives up. And they will literally run until the doe can't run anymore, or until he runs out of gas and he can't run anymore and can't keep up with her. Some cases, some mature bucks will run themselves to death chasing does. They get toxic shock syndrome and can just fall over dead, believe it or not. I learned a lot about whitetails and whitetail hunting from experience. And I followed a guy who passed away a couple of years ago. He was a wildlife biologist and ecologist, and I would call him Mr. Deer, honestly, because he just kind of knew everything there was to know about deer, studied deer his whole life. Charlie Alsheimer. And the best part about Mr. Alsheimer is he's from New York, or at least he lived here and did a lot of his research here in Western New York, which if you're from the Northeast and you've watched hunting shows, you're often disappointed because, man, out west ain't like out here. Look at this. This ain't no Texas prairie. Sure, they go shoot some big rack bucks in Texas, but you ain't hunting them out here. I'll tell you that right now. It's a bit of a challenge here in the Northeast. Texas, your biggest challenge is shoot a deer now. I gotta get it cold before it spoils. Here, I'm like, shit, I gotta get this deer out of here before it freezes solid. Big difference. Or before I freeze solid. Wow, what a great walk. Thanks for coming with me, guys. Miss Metal, that one's for you, sister. Promised you a woods walk. Some views. Gotta be honest, guys, I don't know what's gonna happen next week with this election crap. Hopefully, nothing. Peaceful transfer of power to whomever wins, and acceptance that this is our way forward for the next 4 years. It's not forever, it's 4 years. Unless somebody does something drastic to make it forever. A lot of chit chat, a lot of talk, a lot of people saying they're not going to accept this or that. I don't give a shit if you accept it or not. It is what it is. And what we have to do is deal with the results, right? So, put your big boy pants on. Deal with it like an adult. No matter what way it goes. No temper tantrums. No, I didn't get my way. Yeah. Both sides might try to cheat. Both sides might steal the election, right? That's what the other side claims. I don't care. Changes zero about my life in the here and now. I still have work to do. I still have kids to raise. Still got a household to keep up. None of that changes. The bills still come due. That don't change. Make smart decisions, guys. Yeah, I've been hearing things. In this here woods. Sounded like a doe bleat. But seriously, anything gonna change for you? Ain't gonna change for me. Angry Prepper's got one of the most awesome shirts I've ever seen. It says, "Nobody cares, work harder." That's where we're at. Put your head down and keep going. Both sides are being lied to. Both sides are being gaslit. Everybody. They don't care. They just want your vote. And they want your money. How beautiful. Well, we might make it to the truck before the rain. Rain was a couple miles off. 4 or 5. Truck 2. I'm not that fast though. A slow penguin. But it is downhill. Look at that valley. That's cool. So many old logging roads here, yet to be discovered. Look at that, look at that. That looks like a logging road. A few saplings on it. Everywhere, man. Everywhere. I think the last time this place was logged officially, it's like 25 years ago. So they usually do a great job at cutting logging trails through these properties. They'll bring in loads of stone and, you know, fortify a road a little bit so they can get the big trucks in there to get the logs out, right? And most of them are still here today. A few saplings in them in spots. If you guys watched the Jeep video, oh, that's big rain. If you watched the Jeep video, another valley. Look at this. This thing is nothing but fingers and valleys and fingers and valleys and fingers and valleys. Why is it so hard to hunt there, Mike? Because it's fingers and valleys and fingers and valleys. Where was I? I went squirrel on you. Enjoying nature. We be hiking. Let's see if I got any service here. I got service? Oh yeah. You know what? I'll see you guys in about 2 minutes. I'll live stream the rest of this walk. Oh, I almost forgot. Hudson Valley Prepping and Survival. Out of here!